Hello everybody, Bobby here, and today I will be showing you how to build a rail yard in Immersive Railroading modded Minecraft. So why do you want to build a rail yard? Well, in Immersive Railroading, you're probably going to have a lot of rolling stock, aka freight cars, passenger cars, and basically anything that you have a mass quantity of on the rails. You're going to need a place to store those, because you're not just going to want to have like oil tanker car like sitting on the freight main tracks. It's stupid and it doesn't look cool. So, gonna want to build a rail yard because it's basically just a massive storage site for all your rolling stock. You can expand it as you please, and yeah, it just looks cool. So, for this tutorial, you're gonna need immersive railroading because like, why would you make a rail yard for minecarts? When you have chests, and also just immersive railroading is cool. And it's a whole premise of this. Then you're gonna need immersive engineering and railcraft. Railcraft is for the radio control switches, and then immersive engineering just makes immersive railroading better, and it makes the switches like actually work. It makes them a lot more functional, I guess. You don't need immersive engineering, but it's really good to have. So, we're going to be building a hump yard, small one. Basically, hump yard is just a big rail yard. It's just a rail yard, but it has a hill at the front of it. So you get your freight cars. You get like get a train of freight cars, and then you can just roll the freight cars down the hill, and then it sorts the freight cars basically. Depending on what the switches are set to. And it's just like convenient because you don't actually have to use the train to drive the freight cars into the rail yard. So, and you can sort them like fast. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So, first you're gonna need a large flat. I'm gonna like turn down the music, I swear. Oh, good. Okay, I think it's not. Bro, I can't check it on OBS because, like, it's not. The music stops whenever I. Okay. If I do that. Okay, it looks pretty good now. I hadn't checked it before, so if it was loud, sorry about that. But, anyways, start this tutorial. You're gonna need a large, flat, expansive land. If you don't have one, clear one out, like, immediately. So, once you've found a good area and a convenient location, first, you want to get some track blueprints and a golden spike. So those will be because we're gonna start building the actual rail yard now. So first, with your track blueprint, set the mode to switch. Then set a good rail bed and rail bed fill. You won't need the rail bed fill if it's like completely flat, but if there's a couple of holes, then you're gonna need a rail bed fill. But anyways, set it to 22.5 degree turn and 40 length, because it's convenient. Okay, so first you're going to want to place down a switch. Then at the end of it, wait, I want to make sure that I did this right. Okay, good, I did. Then you're going to want to place another one at the end of it. Then I'm going to want to place another one, and basically however many you want. I'm going to be building 4 lanes of rail yard right now, just because it's like simple. And also you can expand this to however many lanes you want. I don't care. Just however much you want. So, now that you have the switches laid out, time to build the it's time to build the actual like slope. So we're gonna set the type to straight, or no, set it to slope and then 100. Then just put it right at the end of that. Just like interfered with my previous attempt. Okay, now it doesn't. Okay, anyway. This is basically where the freight cars are going to roll down, and then at the end of it, just continue your liner, I guess. Yeah. So, then we're going to want to get, a slab or something, and I think at this double, stick thing here, that's the exact middle, so you're going to want to set up a type of marker. So actually you don't need a slab. I'm going to set up like I use a lookup slab. I'm gonna look up a aluminum post and a green wool, just so that you know that, because you want to know, because this is where the optimal place to let the rail cars go is, because that way they get enough momentum but they don't get too much, because if you set them at the very end of the hill then they don't roll down, I think. But if you set them like around there, then they roll down too fast and they don't get yeah, they just too fast and they just don't stay in the rail yard. So once you mark that, then you're gonna have to start actually building the actual rail yard. So go to one of your switches and set your track blueprint to custom curve and then set it to a reasonable length. Then press place blueprint. And this is where the golden spike will come in handy. So first, place, just set that there so that it aligns with the switch. Then click on it with the golden spike. Then however many blocks you want this away to be, I'm gonna choose like, then basically just get this away so that it's 3 blocks away from this. However many blocks. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Oh, excuse me. However many blocks you want from the end of this, I don't care as long as it's like smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do like 12. Okay, once you've set that and it's straight, then shift break that and it'll place it. Then you're going to want to basically just continue this. I'm not going to do all of the things here because it's really repetitive. Oops. Because it's just really repetitive, but just continue that. Make sure you start with the last one, because that basically, it's really hard to like start with the first one and then have to fill in the rest. But anyways, once you've done that, then just get a set it to straight, set it to like a long value, like over 100 at least. I would say like 150 at least. Let's make sure you set it to like actually place. Then just place it at the end of these. So like so. Then that's where you're actually going to store the rail cars. Then at the end of this, what? I literally turned it off. Okay. Then at the end of this, once you set, actually you have to build your main line thing right here. You have to build this over to the end and then just add turns back in to make sure these connect. I'm not going to show you how to do that, mostly because I haven't figured it out. I mean to save time. Anyways, on to the next part. So you're going to want to get some building blocks and a little bit away from the actual like whatchamacallit, a little bit away from the actual like rail yard. Gonna want to build a small little building. Not gonna actually build a building because this is not a building tutorial channel. Anyways, gonna want to get this little building here. Then your inventory, got signal controller box, signal receiver box, signal tuner. Then look up redstone, repeater, regular redstone, redstone coil, and redstone wire connector, and keep the aluminum post or whatever post you want, then get a redstone lamp. Okay, that's everything that you need. So, first off, place as many signal controllers in the building as you have switches. So for me, that's 4. Then, right here, at every switch, go from where this little thingy begins, go out 2 blocks, place signal receiver box, then right in front of that place aluminum post, top of it place redstone lamp. Okay, then both of those redstone wire connector, link it up with redstone wire coil. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Sorry about that. Gonna need an engineer's hammer, and hover over this. Say it says white input, change it to output. Okay, now gonna wanna, you see this receiver box, place a repeater so that it's facing into the switch. Then go to your signal tuner, click on a signal controller box and signal receiver box. What that does basically pairs the controller with the receiver. You'll see in chat. And then basically what you can do, you can click on this default aspect to green, you switch that. If you set it to blink yellow, switch will turn off and allow the freight car to pass through. Also turn off the redstone lamp. If you set it to green, then it activates the switch, turns on the redstone lamp. Basically, this is radio controlled, so if you have a friend, it's really easy to just tell your friend, instead of having to go run around, can just access it from here. Then repeat this step for as many switches as you have, and you're done. Can start loading freight. Make sure that you, like loading freight cars into your rail yard, make sure that you let the freight cars go around here, around the middle, so that they actually go in to here, and feel free to decorate this however you wish. I'm not a building tutorial channel, not stooping that low, but anyways, that's pretty much it. So bye, see you in the next one, I guess. Subscribe or something, and yeah, bye.